Hi everyone, it's the Iron Pickaxe and this is another video on my survival series. In my last video I did a lot of mining. No wait, in my last video it was a piggy build video. No, 2 weeks ago I did a lot of mining. So that's like all I did really. I just did mining and told you a bit more about mining. So let's get some of this iron out of the furnace and put some of this raw meat in it. So let's just run very fast over to the mine that we have not found any naturally spawning caves. Which is quite weird because usually you do find naturally spawning caves, but that's fine. So let's just carry on going down, and I am a bit hungry. Let's get an apple because that gives 2 hunger back, and I had 2 hunger gone. So let's just go all the way down. There was just like a 2 block thing. So let's get out my shiny iron pickaxe, and because we are at bedrock you cannot mine past bedrock, so let's just mine sideways. So this is this like bit that looks a bit like iron ore, but it's but the little speckles are red. This is called redstone ore. It is actually kind of a bit like a light source because when you press right trigger, I think same with left trigger, it kind of glows, so it's kind of a bit luminous, and then when you walk over it, it also lights up, and it gives you multiple pieces of redstone, so it can give you up to 4 pieces of redstone dust, which redstone dust is basically like electricity inside of Minecraft. I used redstone in my last piggy build video. If you didn't see that, go and check that video out. And this is gold ore. It looks a bit like redstone ore and a bit like iron ore, but the speckles are gold. And if you put it in the furnace, that's when you get the golden ingots. You can make tools out of it, and armor out of it, but it's actually really bad. The tools are worst. Wooden tools are better than golden tools. I know, it's crazy, but it's true. And you can also make golden apples out of them. They're really good. There are 2 different types. One with so it's basically 1 apple and 9 golden ingots. So it's basically the same as a normal apple, but quite shiny. And then there's another type which kind of glows purple, so it looks like it's enchanted, if you know what that looks like. And when you eat that, they actually give you potion effects. So they give you regeneration, which makes your health go up really fast. Saturation, which gives you 2 extra hearts, which is quite cool because so you have 12 hearts instead of 10. So when you get hurt, so say you took 1.5 hearts of damage, those 1.5 golden hearts won't regen. They'll just so they won't be there. And there's also a limited amount of time for these, so after about 2 minutes for both of them, it goes away, so you won't have those 2 extra hearts. And it also gives you resistance, which means that you take less damage when you get attacked and stuff. And also it gives you fire resistance, so when you're in fire or lava, you won't take any damage, which is quite useful actually. And also those tools are the easiest to enchant, so you can get the best enchantments on them. So like some enchantments say like respiration, which make so when you're underwater you don't drown as quick. That is actually a really rare enchantment to get on helmets, but with gold it's actually not so rare. So like you can get really good enchantments with high levels with golden armor, so it's actually the best to enchant. So if you just want, and golden armor enchanted actually looks really cool, and I got some really cool levels when I enchanted it in a different mod that I play on when I'm not recording. So golden armor does actually look really cool. And the golden tools do break blocks quite fast as well. And if you're wondering what that twinkling sound just was, it's my experience points, and you use them for enchanting. So the more levels you have, as you can see, I've just gone on to level 5. With 5 level, you don't get that good enchantments, but like the higher the enchantment levels, the better the enchantments that you get. So if you have like 100 level, you can have a lot of enchantments on that thing that you just enchanted. And also you can and you also use it for anvils, which you can use to repair items. So if you have say 2 diamond swords and one has super good enchantments on it and it's nearly broken, you can get another sword and put it in an anvil, and then you will actually get repaired. Wait, I just heard a zombie. So that must mean that there's an open cave, because it won't be just trapped in the walls, because they don't actually spawn in walls, because then they'll just suffocate and die. So where is it? And there goes my pickaxe. Yeah, it seems quite close. Yeah, so also you can use anvils for naming items. So say you had a diamond sword and you didn't want it to be called diamond sword, you want it to be called, I don't know, my super sword. You can do that using an anvil. And you also, there's something that called enchanted books, which you can't craft. You can only find them in dungeons, which we might come across if we ever do find a big open cave, I think. But I have no idea where an open cave is. So, and they're like things made out of cobblestone, and they have a monster spawner in, so they spawn in monsters. And yeah, I definitely hear some zombies. So I might be going near a cave, and I think I also heard a slime earlier. You can only find them in ravines, like right at the bottom of ravines, and they're like, I guess you might know what a ravine is. So it's like a really big, really cool cave, and also yeah, they're quite cool. I've seen one in my life just by digging down in creative and finding it. So let's just. That is really loud. I'm not sure whether it's up on the surface, but we're quite far away from the surface, so I don't think it is. Oh, I thought we just found a cave. Also you can use enchanting books in anvil, so and they're quite cool as well. So you can put an enchantment on a sword and stuff. So but they do cost a lot of enchanting. They do cost quite a lot of enchanting levels. So let's just dig across and see what we can find. Yeah, these are what I think they are. They're diamonds. They are really, really rare. Oh my gosh. I've never actually found diamonds before. Well, just like in just starting a world from survival, because usually I just go into creative, dig down for fun, and then I find a cool cave, and then I just dig across, find diamonds, and then I get more diamond ore from my creative inventory and just put loads of patch down, and then I go into survival and pretend that I found diamonds and stuff. So I've actually never found diamonds before, and you can make tools and armor out of them. It is a little bit crazy, but they are actually the best in the game. They're the best tools and armor in the game, unless you have any mods, but I don't. So yeah, and they also give you enchantment levels, and you have like enchanting levels. So guys, I really hope you like this video. In my next video, I'll be doing more mining. Bye.